Hey everybody, the Reswiral here, and welcome back to more Planescape Torment. Oh my. Okay. This is gonna take some getting used to. I've not recorded in like nearly 3 weeks.
Done.
I don't even know what it is I'm doing. I know because I watched like the last video I'd uploaded, just so I had an idea as to what the hell happened. Because it's been like a month since I've played this game. But I've just done something with the dodecahedron, I think, and read all of the... Oops. Not what I wanted to do. And read all of the different entries, I think. And so I'm just trying to remember what it is I'm doing. Right, so we still have to find the Night Hag, and that's the only thing we have to do. Okay. Either way. No, the reason I've not recorded in such a long time is because I'm currently still in the process of re-uploading all my scheduled videos. And the reason for doing that is because all of them were 15 minutes long. I kind of had enough of projects taking forever to finish due to them being 15 minutes, so I'm going through the process of downloading all of them, merging them together into 30-minute chunks, and then re-uploading them, and it's taking a long time. Mostly because I've done a lot of different games that are very long, and also the fact that YouTube has a like 99 video a day limit, which I can completely understand. It just kind of sucks because it's slightly screwing with how much I'm able to actually upload at once. But I'm getting there. I'm currently up to... The most recent thing I uploaded was most of Shadow Warrior, and there's only like 6 more videos of that to upload, and then I'm on to the big hitters, such as Kingdom Come Deliverance and Persona 5, both of which are going to take like nearly a week between them just to upload, because there's so many bloody videos. So we have the Advocate. Okay, sure. I don't think I've spoken with this guy. So this man is dressed in soft blue robes covered with intricate designs. Despite their opulence, however, the robes look wrinkled and worn. You place the man's age somewhere between middle age and early 60s. The worry lines make an exact determination difficult. As you enter, the man turns slowly towards you. As he does, you are suddenly struck with the terrible sense that you know this man, or did at one time. Okay. Greetings. The man squints as if trying to place you. Yes? Is there something that I can help you with? Who are you?
Updated my journal.
What? I am Ianis. Or you're Ianis. He studies you and frowns. Were you looking for me? I don't know. What is this place? I am an advocate. These are my offices. Ianis' voice takes on an irritated edge. Do you seek counsel? If not, perhaps you had best test your curiosity elsewhere. An advocate? What's that?
Updated my journal.
Mort breaks in with a whisper. He's saying he's a lawyer, a counsellor, one of those Burks who rattle their bone boxes at the courts. Oh. So Ianis' frown deepens. An advocate provides counsel, helps others navigate the labyrinth of Sigil's legal system, arranges legacies for citizens to ensure that their property is divided as they choose upon death, defends those in Sigil's courts who have been wrongly accused. He pauses. Did you need help in any of these areas? Not really. Legacies? So, they are contracts that are deliverable at the death of the client. They provide specifics on how a person's possessions are to be divided upon the event of their demise. I have also heard them called wills. Are they anything like Dustman contracts? Oh my, no. The Dustman contracts, while they are deliverable at the time of the client's death, bequeath the client's body to the Dustman. Not a pleasant business at all, but some who are poor of means find the Dustman contract to be a means of support. How would one go about invalidating a Dustman contract?
My journal.
He frowns slightly. One that is already signed, little or nothing can be done once the signature is in place. The Dustman contract is quite specific on the destination of the corpse after death. Without the destruction of the contract, there is really nothing that can be done. Oh. I see. Do I owe you anything for the information? I am not the sort to charge others for giving them aid of this sort. He smiles slightly. I'm an advocate, not a rug merchant, and greed is not permitted to step into my office. Thank you, I'm grateful. Perhaps there's something else you can help me with. Ooh. Okay. So, excuse me for asking, but are you alright? You mean it? You must excuse me, as of late I have been beset by troubles. I'm afraid it has been a rather trying time these past few years. Anything I could help with? No, there is little that can be done. He nods at you. Nevertheless, I appreciate your offer. Thank you. Perhaps talking about your troubles will help ease your mind. Yanis sighs. I do not wish to burden you. I lost my daughter not long ago. There was also the fire, but that is another matter. Tell me about your daughter. Whoa. Instantly, Yanis seems to collapse into himself. Yes, his business-like facade drains from his face to be replaced with cold despair. My daughter... Uh-oh. We do know him. My daughter Dianara passed away some time ago. Oh, interesting. Okay, so tell me about her. What was she like? Dianara, she was young. She had recently joined the Society of Sensations. Or Sensation. The Sensates. Not an unpleasant faction, but she had also met someone there. Uh-oh. She followed him on a journey, and there she died. Her he looks pained. I was not even able to recover her body. You say she was a sensate?
Updated my journal.
Yes, he becomes slightly more animated, as if warming himself on a precious memory. She had joined them because of her gift, and the fact there was so much about the multiverse that she wanted to experience. The sensates lend themselves readily to the sharing of experience and sensation. I noticed that. He encountered a sensory stone in the sensorium that contained a fragment of her experiences. His eyes blaze with hope. There is? But in which one? You must tell me. It is one of the sensory stones. If you are not a sensate, you could not gain access. He thinks for a moment. I must find a way. Perhaps they would make an exception for her father. Ooh! If you wanted, I could speak to someone. I'm certain they would make an exception in your case.
Updated my journal.
Yanis looks relieved. If you could, I would be most grateful. Hey! I'll see what can be done. I would know more about Dianara, though. What was she like? Oh, I've already done that. Do I tell her? Not tell him about her fate? Wait, do you know anything about this man she journeyed with? Little. I barely even know of his existence until she had departed. By then it was too late to have known him. I believe the man was me. Uh-oh. I don't know if I want to say that. I don't want to piss him off. Not really. I'll come back to this line of dialogue. So, right, what is it can I say? So, who are you again? Oh, no, it's not that. So if I do that... So if I say I believe you have a legacy for me... Ah, there we go! Indeed, very well. Do you remember the legacy in question? I think this was to do with the dodecahedron. I can't remember. But the legacy number is 51-AA, I believe. He looks at you in surprise as you name the legacy. That is extremely old, are you certain? A shocked look comes upon his face. I hope that wasn't one of the ones that was burned. How old is it? Well, Yanis ponders it for a moment. Several decades at least. You said it might have been burned. What do you mean? Here we go. He looks saddened. Yes, this office was the target of a senseless act of vandalism. A year ago we had a break-in here at the office. The vandal's sole desire seemed to be to burn my legal documentation. Much was lost. A shame, really. Sigil can be quite wearing on a person's faith. He seems to lose an inch as he mentions Sigil. The vandal only damaged certain documents. Irreplaceable. Okay. Can you tell me anything else about the fire? There's nothing much to say about the matter. It was a strange localized fire. I cannot imagine what would have been precious in the documents that were burned, but someone must have wanted them destroyed. Yep. One of our former, things. Oh dear. I don't really know if I want to reveal that it was us that did it, because that might lead down a rabbit hole. Any luck in finding the person responsible? Now tell me what was burned. A number of old legacies were burned and some mementos and other keepsakes of value only to me. Okay. Oh god, do I dare say? I may have been responsible. I can always reload for the fire. You, what do you mean? I may have done it at some point in the past, when I was not in my right mind. I regret my actions and ask your forgiveness. But Iannis looks almost at a loss for words. But why? Some of the things that were burned, they were precious only to me, irreplaceable. It is likely that one of those mementos or documents was threatening to this other self of mine. I do not believe I will ever know. Your other self? What are you speaking of? I have a peculiar condition. I lose myself on occasion and become someone else for a time. During that time, my actions are not my own. Iannis frowns. He seems to be thinking the matter over. I have heard of such symptoms of the mind, temporary amnesia and the emergence of another personality. Then there is the fact you've chosen to claim responsibility for the crime. That is similar to my condition. I came to ask for your forgiveness for the crime.
Updated my journal.
Iannis frowns, then his expression relaxes. There is nothing to forgive. I have come to terms with the loss and no lasting harm has been done. I do not know why the target was chosen, however. There was nothing of value among the documents burned. What were the documents? Legacies, we've already done that. Contracts. You have a legacy for me. So if I actually said about that one, can you check and see if the legacy still exists? He nods quickly. Oh yes, of course. It will take a moment. Very well, I will wait. Iannis returns, nodding. Yes, fortunately it was unharmed by the fire. All the articles are safe. Could I collect on it? I am the beneficiary. Of course. Sign here, and here, on the dotted line. There, and there. Alright. There we are. That should be the last of the paperwork. Here are all the items that were in the vault. One looks like a foundry receipt, though quite an old one to be sure. Did the deceased have something commissioned at the foundry? I don't really know. Perhaps. I'm beginning to think just about anything is possible. Where is the foundry?
Updated my journal.
Pretty sure we've already been there. It's located in the lower ward, it's past the Great Gate. Yeah, we've done that. Is there something else you could help me with? Okay, tell me about your daughter. Right. Do you know how she died? Oh, actually... do you know where she went on this journey? She never said. I'm not certain she was capable of saying where they had gone. It must have been a terrible place. Probably. How did she die? I do not know. Her body was never recovered. Iannis' face turns blood red and his hands clench into fists. And that is perhaps the most maddening part of this misery. I will never know what possessed her to run off like that, what happened to her, nor where her body lies now. We know she's dead. Do you know where Dianara and this man went on their journey? Never said. Said she was a censor. Ooh. Oh yeah, we never actually asked about the gift. What's her gift?
Updated my journal.
Oh yes, Iannis nods. My daughter had the blood of an oracle running in her veins, but it was an unreliable talent. At times she could predict events before they took place. She had sight. She could see through time itself, sift through the threads of fate. Okay. That explains... more likely explains as to why we wanted her with us. Or why a past incarnation wanted her. Literally, our past incarnations did nothing but use people. Okay. Do you know anything about the man she journeyed with? There we go. I believe this man... oh, that man was me. I've forgotten much. You? Iannis looks you up and down. You are the one, and you say you have forgotten? Iannis draws himself up. He looks like he is squaring himself for a battle. You have forgotten, but the incident was not so long ago. How can this be? I've already done that. So, countless liars have I known in my tenure in the city, and has studied you intently. You do not strike me as one of them. At least on this matter, he sighs. If you truly do not remember, then whatever befell you and my daughter on your journey must have left deep scars. I'm inclined to agree. Then I ask your word on this. If your memory returns and you discover what has happened to my daughter, return to me so that my mind may at last be at rest on this matter. Sure. Now leave. I wish to be alone with my thoughts. Ooh, okay. Oh wow, okay. Deliver our receipt to the Great Foundry. Obtain permission from Iannis to use Dianara's sensory stone. Oh. Wait, from who? Oh, for him. Right, yeah. Getting all kinds of lost. Right, okay. So what did I actually get? Oh, ooh. Got a receipt, a strange chunk of rock. Stone gullet of Lefal. I don't even know how you say that. Lefal? The Gross. The Gurgling Stone. Oh crap, oh, it was a use item. I thought I could identify it. My bad. Invoked chromatic orb when held. I can hold it? Oh wait, no, it's a use item, I think. Wait, hold the... Wait a minute. I can take out my eyeball. Can I switch these? Whoa. That's really weird. Just the fact I can use a kaleidoscope, or kaleidoscopic eye, in place. In hand or place in an empty eye socket, depending on whether its owner wishes to use it for defense or offense. Oh, that's if it's held, it invokes that. If it's equipped, you get 1 to all saving throws and a +1 to my saves against spells. Okay. Yeah, wielded in the hand or placed in an empty eye socket. When held, the user may summon its power to harness ambient light, twist it and turn it against his enemies. The eye grafts itself to the wearer's skull and helps shield its new owner. Portion of the energies from incoming attacks provides proof against all manner of magical attacks. Oh, there we go. When the kaleidoscopic eye's offensive power is exhausted, it cracks and turns to dust. So yeah, if I used it, it would just be a usable item. Huh. A receipt. I think I have to go and give that to... Oh, yeah, because I used the item by accident. Not like it matters. Huh. Ah. Right, so we need to get access... Or get him access to use the Inara's sensory stone. I don't remember which one it is. As I said, it's been like a month. So, I'm very, very hazy. With a lot of stuff. How long does it take us to get over it? A while. Who can I speak to about it though? That's the thing. What's he called? Splinter? Maybe? How can you help me? Another question. No. Oh, there we go. So there is a man, Iannis, whom I was hoping you would grant temporary access to the private sensorium. And for what reason would we allow such a thing? Why was that capitalized? Yeah, whatever. Because one of the stones there contains a fragment of his daughter's experiences. She died far from home, not having seen him in a long while, and he mourns her loss deeply.
Updated my journal.
Splinter nods, thinks for a moment, then nods again. Yes, we shall allow this Iannis to enter the private sensorium. Well escorted, of course. You may tell him he has permission. Nice! That was easy. I actually assumed that we'd get access quite easily. I don't know if that's just the fact that we used to be... That's the brothel. Whoops. Like, maybe they granted us, you know, that favour because we are a censor, or were a censor. Not entirely sure. I would be interested to see what would happen if you weren't a censor. Would they grant that permission to him or not? I wonder if I can collect another receipt. Not receipt. I want to know if I can see or collect on the other legacy. Yes, they agreed to give you access to your daughter's sensory stone. I thank you, good sir. Thank you, I am in your debt. There was no trouble, Iannis. Please go see the experiences of your daughter. I think they might ease your troubles.
Updated my journal.
Greetings, Iannis. What is it you want this time? Questions? Right, so, what is an advocate? Legacy! Yeah, I've come to collect the legacy of a young woman. Indeed, very well. Do you remember the legacy in question? 687KS. Ah! Iannis nods. It seems you spoke true. My daughter was known to you then. He sighs. Hold a moment, and I will see what was left to you.
Updated my
Oh,
journal.
wait. All the articles are accounted for. Iannis is holding 3 scrolls in his hand. I had no idea she had established a legacy here. He's staring at the items almost hypnotized. Here you are. If I may I read them, sir? Let me read them first, then I shall decide. Oh yeah, I never noticed that. Good eye. Also, how's it going? Yeah, let me read them first. But please, I beg you, I have very little left to remember my daughter by. Yeah, there we go. I shall not forget. I will return once I have read them. I want to see what they say. Dianara's Legacy and a healing scroll. Okay. Heals 33 hit points. Holy crap. So this tissue thin vellum scroll was part of Dianara's Legacy. Yeah, fair enough. Right, Dianara's Legacy. Yeah, she keeps referring to us as her love. My love, if you are reading this, then the tragedy I have seen has come to pass. I have died and you have remained to suffer the loss. Know this, my love. I know why you were forced to shield your feelings from me. You sought to protect me from the terrible burden you carry with you. The distance you kept between us was your way of protecting me, and the brief moments when we were alone and you let your feelings be known. That was when I knew you cared for me. Carry no regrets with you, carry no guilt. For I came with you on your haunted journey of my own accord. And no matter how death came for me, I know that you did everything in your power to save me. Our lives are intertwined, my love, and death shall not be a wall between us. For my sight has seen what is to come only in... I have no idea what that is. Staccato? Segments? But it's enough for me to know that we will be separated for a time, but we shall be reconciled again. Thus, do not see my death as a farewell, but only as an interval before we meet again. Carry my ring with you, and these other pieces of me and think of me. Keep me in your mind and heart, and that will be the beacon that brings us together, forever, Dianara. She really fell head over heels for us. Not entirely sure why, either way. Green DNS. Questions? Here's Dianara's Legacy, as I promised. So Ionis takes the scroll and studies it. There's a long silence, then he slowly looks up at you. You meant very much to my daughter. She was willing to give up her life for you. I believe that is the case.
Updated my journal.
Hands the scroll back to you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your kindness. It's the least I can do. Perhaps there's something else you can help me with. Nah, I'm on the loss of your daughter. Hope her words gave you some comfort. Boom. It's hard to read. I can't really help that, sorry.
Done.
Unless you mean hard to read because it's of a person that died. I'm not entirely sure. It probably is a bit too small. But yeah, I'm sorry. Can't help that. Which one of these is cursed? Oh yeah, the biting ring. Of course. Dianara's ring. Saving throws. Ooh! It's her wedding ring. This ivory ring was part of Dianara's legacy. It radiates a slight glow, and though it is cold to the touch, the chill is strangely comforting. The ivory band stretches to fit the width of any finger. Ah. Ooh, so what's that give me? +1 to my armor class. I may as well just equip that. It gives me more than just the one. Dianara's wedding ring. Who could use the twisted ring? -2, -4, -7. Oh, I was gonna give it to Mort, then realised he can't wear rings. He is a skull. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't help the fact that it's small.
Does this mean we are engaged?
No. It's just to increase your armor class. Christ. Oh, man. So we got a godsmith, we got a receipt for the Great Foundry. Huh. There we go. I'm hoping that this has actually got us on the path
I'm gone.
to make progress with the story. It's not D&D, but it does use the D&D rule set. I suppose it probably plays fairly similarly to D&D. Alright. God, I really wish I'd played this sooner. Just because I've forgotten so much. But luckily, I did kind of remember the stuff that I needed to do just from watching the most recently uploaded thing that I had. I was like, hey cool doggy, how's it going?
Gone.
Sorry I didn't notice your message sooner. Alright. So, what am I currently? Am I a fighter? I'm a mage. Oh, I've nearly leveled up too. Screw it, I might just see if I can go and find a Black Abishai. Just so I can level up. Black Abishai? Anywhere?
I'm gone.
Only downside is they are fairly tough. No, that's just a lower ward thug. There ain't gonna be no Black Abishai, is there? Oh man! Crap, where can I find one? Normally I wouldn't go out my way to find a Black Abishai, or to find an enemy, but Black Abishais are ridiculous with the amount of experience they give. I think if I just go to the hive, there should be one. There's one! Do I really want it? A quick save, just in case. What could I use? I have Infernal Orb. Oh, that didn't really do much. I've also used up all of my spells. Duck on. There we go. Axe of Torment. I want to make sure I don't attack the wrong thing. Whoop.
Your mastery of discipline is impressive, Dakon.
I was not expecting this to start off a bunch of dialogue. I'm glad to be streaming again. I took... well, it wasn't actually an intended break. It's because I was working on YouTube stuff. Like re-uploading short videos into... or as longer videos. And it's taking a long time. Does the combat get RuneScape-ish? Kinda, not really. It's one... I don't know. I suppose kind of is the best I can say.
Too harsh on yourself.
I love how they're having this conversation when I just attacked something with an axe.
A long road must I still travel. This is but the beginning.
Right, where's the axe? What? Did the axe not even hit it? No way. Are you kidding? I don't want to talk to it, I want to attack it.
I'm gone.
I can't attack it. Oh no, I can. As I thought.
Dead.
Oh god, Anna's getting kind
I
of...
feel stronger.
Oh. I knew Abishais weren't that bad. They can be. I don't want that. It's worth 40 coppers. Don't need it. I might actually want to go back to... Love letter. Whoa! A passionate, steaming, rather graphic love letter. Who it's to and whom it's from, however, are quite vague. I don't know if they're quest items. Right, yeah, I think I want to go back to... Wait, I'm there. The Gathering Dust Bar, just so I can store a bunch of stuff, because I'm carrying a bunch of shit that I don't think I need. I can put my eyeball in storage, which is nice. Does any... oh yeah, I leveled up. One characteristic... oh, characteristic point gained. That's because the mage is now my highest class. That's true. Ah, fond memories. I get intelligence next level up. Once I get to level 12, I get permanently get 2 more intelligence. Even still, regain memories faster gives you more dialogue options. Yeah, sure. I like being a mage. I also like being a fighter.
Done.
Is anybody else carrying stuff that I can get rid of? The Justifier? Why the hell did I give him that? Got a random ass corpse fly charm, and then her journal. Isn't the Justifier the thing that can talk? I'm pretty sure it's one that can speak. I suppose I could put that in storage too. Yeah, my YouTube's the same as my D-Live. I've had YouTube a lot longer than I've had any other platform. Been making videos on it for I think this year would be the 8th year. Justifier, get rid of my eyeball. Godsman receipt I want to keep. Healing scroll I might give to... I suppose I don't need to give it to anybody. The bloody handkerchief I need. Fin and Lie. Oh yeah, we've read those. Don't need that. Dodecahedron. A love letter. I still don't know if that's a thing. I need both of those. They're just useful for getting around quick. Although I keep forgetting about it. It just goes to show that I've not played the game in such a long time. So I forgot so much. Right, I use the Modern Cube. And everything. Go back. The lower ward. Whoop. Yeah, that's way better.
All right.
Sheesh. I should have really played the game a bit before I started recording again, just so that I could familiarise myself with everything. Oh well, no matter. Right, Nadlin. Now I can speak with him and give him the receipt. I was about to say I better not have put it away. Alrighty. I'm gonna quick save again, just in case. Okay. Actually, yeah, I've not been through this, have I? Takes a while. Okay, never mind. I'm here to pick up an item. Do you have a receipt? Yes, I do. So the old man takes a receipt from you and scrutinises it carefully.